backdrop this week of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, the housing market remains weak, and sellers are desperate for any profit they can get. Studies suggest that you may do better selling your home yourself instead of listing with a real estate agent. Our financial advisor, Ray Martin, is here. Good morning, Ray.
Hey, Maggie. Good morning.
These are two studies, actually, that came out this summer that show basically what?
Yeah, that's right. According to a Northwestern University study, two professors there in Wisconsin showed that those that sold their home by owner themselves ended up better financially than those that used a realtor. They ended up pocketing more money from the sale. And according to a Consumer Reports study, 82% of those who sold with a realtor received or sold their home for $5,000 less than their asking price. Those that sold by owner, about 17%, received at least their full asking price. You know, and I think what this gets down to is the realtor's commission. It all comes down to that. That storied 6% of the selling price. You know, and that could be a big chunk out of when you sell a house. What you have to pay. We
have a graphic that illustrates just how big a chunk. Because you say 6%, and we say, okay, what does that mean?
Well, if you look at the median home price of $215,000, just use that as a selling price, multiply that by 6%. The realtor's commission is about $13,000. And here's the thing, and why a lot of money, and why we're talking about this now. People that are trying to sell their homes now are going to sell for a lower price. They still owe what they owe on their mortgage, so they're going to have less net proceeds when they sell. And paying that $13,000 or $15,000 leaves them a lot less. And if you're selling your home for what you owe on your mortgage, you're going to have to dip into your savings just to pay the realtor's commission, which makes considering for sale by owner, according to these two studies, worth considering and thinking about.
Let's talk about then how to do it right. You have three essential tips. Number one, you say set the right price.
Well, it's critical. We're in a buyer's market here. You need to think a lot differently. You don't sell your house for as much as you think you can get for it. You list it at a price at the lowest end of the comparable homes of like kind and quality. Do your market research. If there are 10 homes like yours, price it near the bottom end of that. And when you're selling by owner, not having to pay a commission, it allows you to come in and try to do that. Luxury to do that. And you can potentially get more interest. So setting that price now is so critical to get any buyer's interest out there.
Number two, create a marketing plan. This is where a realtor could really help you.
They really can here. And I think the services of an experienced realtor are invaluable in this area. So I'm not saying for sale by owner and forget realtors here, but you need to think like a realtor and a buyer, a 4-step marketing plan. List on the internet, because 77% of buyers use the internet. Advertise locally, radio, paper, and cable TV, because most buyers live within 12 miles of where they buy a home. Use a multiple listing service like MLS for Less or MLS.com, or through a realtor's agency where you can list through the MLS, because about a third of all buyers find a home using a realtor. And finally, use the lowly yard sign, because still 15% of buyers find a house by viewing a yard sign.
My husband tells a funny story. The first house he ever put an offer in on, it was such a lowball offer, they basically kicked him out of the house. Your last tip, though, is consider all offers.
Sellers do not kick out any offers. Consider any offer. It's an opportunity to negotiate, to learn what the buyer was thinking. Ask them how they came up with that price. What features of your home did they consider? What other homes are they considering? Start a dialogue. They might not recognize some valuable features of your home, and you can start a dialogue, educate them on what you have your price set, and then start a dialogue to negotiate. Use it as an opportunity to do that. Just don't turn it off, because it might be the only offer you get for a while.
Especially in these times.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ray, thank you.
You're very welcome, Maggie.
If you would like more information on FSBO, as they call it, for sale by owner, go to our website. It's earlyshow.cbsnews.com.